Alrighty, so a bit more tweaking that I did here, and that is I've reduced the gain filter on my mic because I watched the previous stream and I was like, oh my goodness, it's pretty loud. So yeah, let's try reducing it while keeping everything else the same. So including the DOS box staging percentage and the OBS. Hey Proxima. So yeah, hopefully this one will go better. Yeah, and it won't be blaring as loudly. Alrighty, I'll just give this a few minutes and then we'll get started. So yeah, just more streaming of Lemmings on DOS PC CD. And of course, we're going to continue and pick up where we last left off, which is taxing rank. Hey, Chris Carpenter. Not so much on the what? The loudness, you mean? Yeah, definitely a variety of solutions there. So I could either do the glaring back route, or I could possibly even like try and pull off the Redux Talisman solution. Oh, hey, B. Smith. Yeah, I remember you. Great to see you to catch one of my streams. And okay. Thanks for letting me know, Chris Carpenter. Yeah, because I watched back my previous stream. I was like, oh my goodness, my voice is pretty loud. But that's probably because I had my gain filter all the way up to 8. Yeah, in contrast to where I usually have it, which was at 4. But this time I reduced it to 6. So good to know that it's better this time. And Guy Perfect's usually here already, but I guess he's trying to decide on his creative decisions for his project. And this is usually more than my usual affair as well. Yeah, with regards to how many you usually catch the beginning of my stream. So that's awesome. Alrighty, it just hit the 4 minute mark, so let's give this about 1 to 2 more minutes. Oh, and other than Guy Perfect, yeah, I know Jocko would usually be here as well, but apparently not this time. So how's it all with you guys are here? In my part of the world, yeah, it's like burning hot right now, and it's been like that since yesterday. Yesterday we got like into the 90s, I believe. Today is not as bad, but it's still pretty hot. Alrighty. Not that many, but that's alright. This is still a pretty good fair amount of people. So let's go ahead and get started here. Alrighty, taxi 1. If at first you don't succeed. Oh, they even cut off one of the ellipses. Oh, and I need to capture my mouse. There we go. I'll probably have to be reminded of the talisman solution though. It's just one basher, is that correct? Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm just gonna take the glaring back route. I'm just worried about running out of time. Ah, there's Guy Perfect now. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that I also got myself a new mouse pad too. Right, right. Definitely still on the so to prevent the going underneath. Maybe I should just start going under right now though. Yeah. Anyway, I also got myself a new mouse pad, and it's one of those with the wrist rests and everything. So far, it seems to be working a lot better than the premium one that I got from Logitech. Right, right. And because they're like levels that I'm familiar with, I decided to rise up to the challenge and go for all the talismans, even though I normally don't go for them. And that's right. I do seem to recall that before Proxima took the lead on that, I believe it was you and Nabita B. Smith. Alright, I guess I can stop the basher now. Though given this, I should probably still finish with plenty of time to spare here. Yeah, I gotta say, it was really like fun reading through the all the posts in the Redux topic. Definitely has a lot of interesting history. It's just the first level. And it repeated that. Now I do remember that I kinda did a really somewhat difficult to pull off solution of basically bashing through the first two pillars and then trying to mine through the third one. Sometimes I missed, sometimes I didn't. Taxing 2. Watch out, there's trap spell. Also a good variety of solutions here too. Oh, you slipped out. And you didn't. But are you gonna slip out the other way? No. Okay, let's try to get you guys all in there. Actually, I'll let him climb over. Oop. Saved. Yeah, let's just take you guys out. Alrighty. Another level down. Well, as soon as these guys all jump into the exit. Yeah, I guess I know how colorful already feels about it taking quite a while before the lemmings like catch up and everything. At least when you like go back to playing on DOS and whatnot. Taxing tree. Heaven can wait. We hope. I do find it interesting that for the taxing repeat that every skill has a higher amount than they do in the original. Yeah, like I believe it was 20 of everything, but here they give you 30 of everything, except for blockers where you don't have any. Guy perfect remarking on missing water. But anyway, for this level, I remember when I first played this as a kid, I was like, only 2 freaking minutes? I was like, gulp. Yeah, I would agree with you, B. Smith. Alright, now let me see if I can try and get them out now. While also making sure to max out the release rate. Probably gonna finish with the same amount of time as I did in the fun original. May I be off by a second or so. Nope, I'm gonna be off. So this time I was 2 seconds slower. Taxing 4, lend a helping hand. Let me see, I think maybe here should be. Oh, it's a basher. Whoops. don't remember if I was actually successful in getting the needle strap to trigger. Yeah, when I was a kid. Oh, on the Amiga? That's interesting. You know, I'll mine through it later on. Oops. Wasted a builder there. But yeah, when these needle chops do go off, it's pretty scary. Yeah, I will admit that. Yeah, not only for like what happens to the lemming, but also like just how frighteningly fast they are. Yeah, and it's the only level with this trap too, anyway. Is that too low? Yeah. Ooh, and I missed my opportunity, didn't I? Oh, shoot. Okay, he is gonna end up there, will he? But also, oh, shoot! I forgot to repair that bridge. Yeah, they stepped out, but they've already built over the trap anyway. And yeah, apparently I was able to pull that off with digging that block free without needing to hold down the right mouse button. So yeah, I could have done that on. I have a cunning plan as well. Thanks. Alrighty, and instead of another repeat as we might have expected because of the pattern, yeah, we get another unique level in a row. Taxing 5, the prison. And here, I've always gone for the bottom exit. Though you certainly can go for the top. Ooh, that was pretty scary. I expected him to stop a bit before the steal, actually. Because, I don't know, I think I've had cases where that has happened more often than not. And Guy Perfect going off with the missing water stuff. Well, yeah, it's those. Oh, not necessary. Alrighty. Yeah, the DOS version was like pretty much the only one that I knew for a really long time. Yeah, I didn't know about the others until I was like in high school. Yes, pull that off. And here it doesn't really matter. You can bash them free, you can build out, doesn't matter. Despite the graphical limitations, yeah, that is pretty interesting indeed. Yeah, I think that might have happened to me a few times. Yeah, when I first played the low as a kid as well. Taxing 6, compression method 1. Yep, I was able to pull it off, interestingly enough. Alrighty, why don't we do it? Let's glitch through the steel. At least I think I got that correct. Moment of truth, let's see. CDGs. Yeah, let's see though. I mean, he might stop, but we'll see. Yeah, he did stop, okay. That's okay, I can still salvage this. If I can get the basher to go. There we go. Yeah, there you go. And the basher survives once again. Yay. Yep. And pretty much the reason why I did not know about the solution going through the bottom route. All thanks to DOS. And being able to steal abuse. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that starting with that previous low, yeah, then we pretty much get a long string of repeats as well. Taxing sound, every lemming for himself. Yeah, because it's like what, 6 or 7 repeats in a row, I think. So it's longer than the number of tricky repeats in a row. Alrighty, let's go through the wall. Okay, and 5 builders to get through these gaps. So 2 for the first 2, and then 1 for the last one. I was able to do it the last time, so should be fine here. Oh, where I put it. I wonder if that's the reason why they allow you 2 losses here rather than 1. Yeah, and I think I normally just release them just after starting building in the last gap, just to like have fun with the clock. This does seem pretty close. Yeah, I don't actually know if that's actually spot head, but no, I think that's actually safe. We really start at the very top on the other versions, or on the other ports. "15 seconds, alright. Taxing 8, the art gallery. Yeah, so you have 10 everything except for the 3 skill types, yeah, blockers, miners, and diggers, where you don't even have any. I think I'll probably just go over the top this time. And yes, another thing I forgot to mention is that I remember getting this to work with just 2 builders and just being amused at him just like falling and landing over here. Yeah, I'll just use another builder. And guess what? Another repeat in a row. Taxi 9, Perseverance. Alright, now can I pull this off though? Or I could almost just send another climber. I could always do that too. Yeah, I thought about doing that. I was like, meh. I haven't exactly been doing the challenge solutions from Redux. Just as a way to guarantee that we go out the correct way. And though I guess technically I could have just sent down the floater here. So rather than just having building be contained as well. Taxi 10, easy wheezy, lemmings get busy, and another repeat. Yeah, next level will be the final repeat in the row though. And I am wondering, are there any like disconnect issues? Okay, no, people are still here. Okay, I guess they just don't have anything to add or to say. Yeah, it's not like I've been doing. It's not like I've been doing it better. Yeah, that's probably like the buffer and latency. What was happening with the live stream with YouTube? Yep, no climbers to isolate your workers. And once again, Russell Carey, thank you for making this survivable. It is probably the fact that I am using ultra low latency though, so maybe that's why. It does increase the risk of buffering and everything. Alrighty, and as I mentioned, find a repeat in the row. Taxing 11, the ascending pillar scenario. And I think I managed to screw it up. No, I did not. Okay. Oh, okay. No, they do continue falling into the pit. Yeah. I think you're right about that. It's still a lot of long, tedious building. Well, not that long, but like, just tedious building from pillar to pillar. I may will have to like maybe dig that down a bit at the start. Is that a bit too far, or is that right? No, I think that's right. Just look at that, getting the builder placements right each time. Saves a lot of time too. But no, of course you still have skills to turn him around anyway. That happens. Okay, I don't know if that's too far. Nope, just right. Yeah, actually, no, we have plenty of time to spare here. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna dig down just to be safe here. After all, there were a few cases where I built out and they unfortunately were able to step out the opposite side. Yeah, because as mentioned, the starting pillar is a pretty small area to work with to like contain the lemmings and everything. Just combined with the fact that you also need to save everyone too. Anyway, it's kind of like almost like a harder version of like Taxing 3 in a way, because there's also like no blockers here too. Taxing 12, living on the edge. There's enough to contain them a different way, I think. Yeah, that was pretty annoying. They had to use 2 builders there. And he managed to make it. Awesome. This one I'm not sure though. Nope, just right. Yeah. Because once again, it's just building. They'll probably hunt the Nessies like the extreme one though. A lot of tedious building on that one. Yeah, but there's still some leeway in the placements too, so yeah, like this I wasn't even at the extreme edge and yeah, he still made it. Which is one builder does. And let's just stop him with a basher. Alright, Taxing 13, Upside Down World. At least I certainly was amused as a kid. Yeah, just seeing stuff upside down in this level. But annoying those glitches, or those bugs I should say. Yeah, this bear trap right here, it's one of the nuances. Ah, that hidden steel area. Okay, now I think that should be good enough. Might have been able to do it a little bit higher too, but no, let's just give him a bit of a safety net there. Okay, and I would likely have to use a builder here, I would think. No! Didn't have to, okay. You might even be able to 100% this. Yep, perfect bash indeed. And the music glitched there a bit. Oh! Oh shoot. Wasted miner. No! Oh no! All because I mined! Wait, I could have just dug, couldn't I? Whoops. I could have just used a digger. Whoops. Yeah, that's what one pixel stuff would do to you. Builders can just go right on through while just triggering off that head check and stuff. That is pretty much about the same position as I did before, I think. Or the same height. Now the question is, will the basher keep going this time, or will he stop like he did before? Nope. Didn't get lucky that time. Yeah, I normally just bash them out at the very end. Yes, and that annoying mining through a one-way wall bug. At least when you're going right. It's just like you said, it might have been a copy pasta error. Oh, that's okay. How could you? Oh. Phew. At least that guy turned around. Alrighty. Taxing 14. Hunt the Nessie. Did he walk into... Oh, okay. They still passed around. Alright. It's a lot of tedious building, but at least bonus points for what they did with the Loch Ness here, though. Yeah, exactly. So, Amiga would be like the more accurate here. Yeah, and interestingly enough, our favorite music tracks that Guy Perfect and I discussed, they're like pretty much back to back here. We started with 30 builders here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, 30 builders. It's the same amount as they give you in Mayhem 1, I believe. 1, 2, 3 more gaps to build over already. You know, the PSP version, they like omitted the eyes and the mouth. I guess we're gonna do some experimentation on the Nessie here. Sorry, Nessie. Yes, indeed. At least I didn't go through your head, too. Just look at that, it's still smiling and cheery. Okay, and all lemmings are out. Oh, I haven't seen that movie. Well, well, well. What have we here? That is enough, I think. Yes. Yeah. Okay, now I'm wondering if there are still any connection issues. Yeah, as you have been. Okay, so it takes like 1 minute and 30 seconds to go all the the way from that one end to the exit. Over a minute to spare, too. I know, right? Alright, and Taxi 15. What an awesome level! With my favorite music track in the entire game. Yeah, and this was the very first version of the track that I heard. Yeah, I heard this before the ad-lib version. So I guess I heard the cooler version first. I was just amazed at this level as a kid. Yeah, just by the looks of it and everything. And the awesome music just added to it too. I did wonder what they were though, like, but apparently they're some kind of worm. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Oh, that was really weird. I clicked on it and for some reason they didn't start building. Input delay. Yeah, they are. If I'm not mistaken, I think I even told like Colorful already, you should have had this version of the awesome track play rather than the ad-lib version. The Red Book CD Auto is definitely the better one, in my opinion. And I've also stated a few times before too, but like, yeah, no offense to the Amiga people, but I honestly cannot stand to listen to the Amiga Lemmings tracks anymore. Yeah, that's how much I dislike them. And now, steps. Pretty soon we're gonna have to say goodbye to this awesome music track. It's like they're walking on its brain or something. Taxing 16, Barry Poppins land. And just interestingly enough, I pretty much have always used the one worker solution here. Not the most efficient, yeah, in terms of time, but yes, it is possible to still finish the level on time, even with just one worker. Yes, just platform the level indeed. Uh-oh. Yeah, connection interrupt. That was pretty quick, too. Now I'm probably not going to finish on time. Yeah, that has never happened before. Yeah, the stream dropping the connection. Of course, I wouldn't know about it. Yeah, you people in the chat would, though. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna finish on time. You wish, Jacko. You want pizza? Get some yourself. Oh, it does that in Genesis. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish on time. This platform's far from finished here. So, restart time. I could have sworn I was clicking on the lemming too, the live build, but apparently he did not. He ignored it. And I think that might have even been at the exact same time the stream connection dropped. Yeah! The network overrode my manual skill assigning. Yeah, I suppose that's just the problem with using ultra low latency, which I have been using for all my streams so far. Except for the very first one, I think. Maybe? Actually, no, I think I might have used ultra low there too. And yeah, turning around sooner definitely makes a big difference. Yeah. It's like a few tunes mixed in one. You take one down and pass it around. 98 more bottles of beer in a row. I still don't know if that's too late, but I guess we'll see. And I can actually build a little closer to the wall next time as well. Ooh boy. Come on, walk faster! Three seconds. Nice. Taxing 17. X marks the spot. Is he gonna drown in there? No, he hit the steel. Yeah, I guess it would. Oops. I meant to bash a little higher, but oh well. Yep. A moment of epicness. Yeah! The one that I did not know about. Until I read it in the wiki, I believe. And I just want to check something quickly here. Oh, good. No. Because earlier I thought I have maybe accidentally hit the end stream hotkey, but no. It was just me accidentally hitting the record. Or the stream. Yeah, record stream. When they'd already been recording anyway. Alrighty, Taxing 18, tribute to MC Esther. that's not gonna do it, is it? Well, now I'm gonna have to lose 2. Unless I could also get the pixel perfect builder placement there. And I just build on top of the wall again. Oh, I know! Look at that! Yeah, and I think that let me survive all thanks to Russell K. Yeah, he was known for his stairs. Oh, my legs. Actually, you know what? Let's just bash through this. I'm not gonna... Oh! Missed my chance. Not really. So he's not gonna exit. I'm not gonna leave it to chance over here to try and build out. Right, that level. And for which the time is pretty tight as well. Yeah, pretty harsh considering it's the demo too. Alrighty, Taxi 19. Bomboozle. Only bombers this time, but that's what I used in the fun version. Ah, darn it. That didn't happen in the fun version. That one lemon slipping by. And it is still enough, is it? Yeah, that's why I thought. In addition to the 5 bombers, I believe you can just lose one more after that. Yep. Taxi 20, walk the rope. Let's see if I can try to pull it off here. No! Yes, I know, I don't have to, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, nice. Thank you. I wanted you guys to turn around. Something weighing on your mind, right, Guy Perfect? Yeah, I would have to agree with you. That note is definitely far more interesting than this one. Yeah, gotta fire that spider, whoever made them. Oh, spider, you just failed to catch your prey. Any of your prey, as a matter of fact. Because I managed to get 100. Taxing 21. Feel the heat. I think as I recently learned, yeah, you can actually cheese the PSP version of this because they actually fall through the flamethrowers while getting torched. Okay. That should be right. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be dead center either. Yeah, because as you can see, they can still walk and still be able to walk into the exit. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it probably would have been better if they have to have you be dead center exactly, though. Taxi 22, come on over to my place. Yeah, and this is one level where they have a difference with the Amiga version. Amiga requires 100%. Here, they only require 80%. Let me see. Yeah, I do believe this is where they actually stop before they steal. Yep, like that. Okay, We can still get this a bit, I think. And the basher will keep on going, will he? Or will he stop after a stroke? Nope. They will spot here, actually. But yeah, not really sure why they watered it down to 80% though. Because it's not too difficult to save 100%. Taxi 23, King of the Castle. Yeah, it does the damage. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can do it with the repeat version. Yes, King of the Builder Fest indeed. Okay, now can I do it with the remaining builders? I think I can, as long as I don't screw up with doing more than the minimum, I think. Yeah, not many are a fan of this low anyway. I guess it almost like the same way that not really liking We All Fall Down as well. Okay, is he gonna get there with just one builder? No, he won't. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes, I do have enough builders. Just as long as I don't screw up the remaining, building through them or to them. Yeah, I don't exactly have the numbers of these tracks memorized. Alrighty. If I can select a lemming going to the left after, we should be good. Yeah, we're fine. Although, I don't know if that's too far, though. It was pretty good. We actually celebrated it yesterday. Yeah, I have a feeling this might be too far. Come on, don't fail me. No! 2 pixels off! All because I screwed the placement of the last one. Gosh darn it! And I was more worried about selecting a lemming going to the left. Yeah, I had a feeling that this first one, you can just get up with just 2 builders. Whew. Oh shoot. Yeah, now that should be right? Right. I'm aware you don't have to do a save all. Yeah, you opt not to go for the save all, then it's definitely a lot easier. But it's still not like a complete walk in the park. Yeah, now it should be fine here. Since I managed to get this with just 2 now. I should just have a build to spare if I do the reading low correctly. The rest of the low correctly. So even if I place this too far again, then yeah, at least I will have a builder to spare. Assuming I don't screw the other parts of the low. And also regarding my birthday, yeah, I will be celebrating a bit more tomorrow as well. But this time with my brother, since he was not in town yesterday. Yeah, I celebrated with my parents and sister. Oh, is that too far down? Yeah. Alrighty. This I feel might still be too far. No, actually it looks right. It might just very likely be the ultra low latency setting. Okay, we have a builder to spare too. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. Even if I was a bit far back like I was the first time, at least I still have a builder to like still get them up the rest of the way. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was the can. Alright, taxi 24, take a running jump. And another builder's only low. Yeah, the second one in a row. Yeah, fortunately the next level isn't a fire level. No, I don't know. Yeah, and this one I've actually used the solution of building this platform for them. Yeah, rather than plugging up the hole on the very far right. Yeah, and I thought them walking up this part of the low, it always looked pretty cool to me. Yeah, that should be underneath them, so. There we go. Yeah, and let's just see these guys walk up the this part of the low. And yeah, sure. Yeah. Especially if you don't do anything. Of course there will be a bad depth for the lemmings here. Alrighty, taxing 25. Follow the leader. In fairness, it is a repeat. Just want to make sure I give them enough wiggle room here, especially for building out later. And I might have been maxed out the release rate too early. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be at the tip like I was in the fun version. Actually, maybe I will. Nope. I was not at the very tip. There we go. And now the next level, back to a fire one. But goodness knows why it's not even in Mayhem. Yeah, pretty much, and hoping that you don't screw up, like building in the right direction at the end. Yeah, although we are playing the version that gives you 2 extra builders. Taxi 26, Triple Trouble. Yeah, in contrast to other versions, which only give you 10 builders. Yeah, but once I would have to agree with you that the level will look a lot better with the lava. I think it's just the fact that the builder checks might be stricter on those. I'm not certain though. Yeah, but like depending on the port, yeah, I think some of the yeah, depending on what engine you're playing or port, yeah, the builder checks are either like strict or like more lenient. One shot the low too. Taxing 27, calling the bomb squad. Wait, is that like some floating stuff that I see in the low? Oh! There's a steel block there? Weird. I don't remember it ever being there. And I might have screwed that up bomber. Yeah, somewhat. Ah. Yeah, like I think there was like a steel maze or something like that, yeah, on Amiga or something. Yeah, and just going out the side. Yeah, this was the solution I used as a kid. Cool. So rather than just bombing through the ceiling like apparently the walkthroughs describe. Yeah, like I said, building out to the side was what I used as a kid. Really looks like he's going to hit his head. Oh boy. Asymmetry builders on those. Yeah, can't stretch as far going to the left. One more builder should do, and then another builder to the right, and we're good. With the building? Yes. It doesn't know back that you cannot stretch builders as far to the left as you can to the right on those. And just as the music ended. Taxi 20. Poor wee creatures! I think I'm going to use the solution that I used as a kid, which was pretty much build this platform from the bottom. Yeah, before I knew about going up and then doing all this building up here. And I think it might be possible only because of the increased splat height on the CD version. that wasn't exactly right. I think pretty much what does the trick here is that he has to hit his head and then you have to like stretch, I think. Yeah, so I think I'm like too low by a pixel or two. And this might be a little too far back now. Nope, I think it was just right. Yep, there we go. Let me see, do I have to note here? I think we do. Yeah, it's like I said, I think this is only possible because of the increased spot higher on the CD version. I think if you don't have that, then this will not work, I don't think. At least with the amount of builders that you are given. Oh no! He just had to blow through the steel and make them all drown. Yeah, I found a special sweet spot to have them all drown. And this might not be right. Nope. I think it's fine. But just have to build a bit further back. Yeah, this should be better. Yeah, much better. And the only level in the game with this trap as well. I screwed that up, didn't I? Yeah. Well, I still need the basher. Nope. That should be good. It's a lot easier on Amiga because, like, yeah, you're allowed 30 losses, whereas here you can only lose 24. Texting 29, how do I dig up the way? Missed him. I suppose we can... Yeah, why don't we just hold them back there? And interesting, I managed to use at least one of every skill except for the bombers. And probably just me, but like something that I always like to say, and that is like it's like some kind of doggy in the terrain here with its eyes closed. Well, there was like that mark right there. It's like it represents its eye. This is like its mouth and stuff. At least it always looked like that to me. Yeah, actually, probably just use a minor break, so... Oh, no, I selected a digger. Alrighty, and finally, taxing 30, we all fall down. But of course, as we have the CD version here, it's completely trivial, and therefore we don't have to do anything. I know, right? After having this level be the second level in the previous rank. The anticipation, it's building up. Ta-da! What an epic finish. Alrighty, we have finally gotten through taxing. Took a little, well, almost 2 hours, but we go on to the fourth and final rank, which is Mayhem, and that I will start next time, maybe Monday. Alrighty, so thank you for staying through to the very end, B Smith and Guy Perfect. Not sure what happened to the others. They're probably still like lurking. Yeah, just didn't have anything to say or anything. But yeah. It's a long ride, but finally got through taxing too. So can't wait to finish up the rest of the game next time. So with this, have a wonderful rest of your day / night, whatever the case may be, and I'll see you guys all next time.